Alrighty, good morning. Here we go. Of course, I guess I'm assuming it's morning when you're watching this, but that could be. All right, today we're continuing on with our applications of percent, and we're going to tackle three more. It's going to be markups and commission and interest. Okay, and I realize the heading might be getting covered up here. So it's 66B in your notes heading, and it's commission, markup, and interest. Okay. And that's exactly what our learning target is today, being able to calculate those things, markups, commissions, and interest. So let's calculate, or first of all, define some of these terms and then go from here. A markup. What is a markup? Well, it's an amount of money, just like all of these are. But you add it to a product or a service. Okay, now that sounds like a tip, right? Well, actually, in this case, it's, let's say you're the store owner and you're selling something and you want to make sure that you are going to cover your costs and create some kind of profit. Okay, so you're the store owner, and let's say you own a jewelry store. And so here's the deal. You mark up their prices on the jewelry that you're going to sell by 73% from what the wholesale price is. So let's say that you've got these necklaces. You bought them for $138 each. And now you have to figure out how much we're going to mark it up. And our standard, let's say, is 73%. And then what are you going to turn around and sell it for? Because you are running the business. You have people to pay, your employees and such. And so we have to figure out what we're going to mark these up for and then turn around and sell them. And hopefully someone will come and buy them. So $138, okay, and we have to multiply that by 73%. So grab your calculator. Here we go. 0.73 times 138. Here we go. So, wow, this sounds pretty substantial, and it is. You get 100.74. So really, jewelry gets marked up quite a bit. You're going to add this now to this price, and the selling price that you're going to list is $238.74. Now, you may round that up to, say, 240 just to make it look nice on the price tag rather than some weird price, but that's what a markup is, all right? Add them. Add them. You pretend you're the store owner. All right, the next one is commission. If you are into sales, you might work on some commission. Okay, it's money and it's paid to a person, a salesperson, for making a sale. Usually, this is calculated as some kind of percent of the selling price. Okay, they work on commission. So this is intended kind of to be a motivator to make that salesperson work harder and try and get more and more sales, because then they in turn will make money. So let's take a look at this one. Telemarketer. Okay, I can't imagine a worse job than this, because aren't people just mean to telemarketers on the phone if they call? Ugh. Okay, so this telemarketer earns $350 per week, no matter what, plus 12% commission. So we're really interested in this 12%. And it says, find her total pay for the week in which her sales were $940. Well, you have to take 12% of the $940 because this is the commission part. And then she does make what's called a base salary of $350 no matter what. So it's $350 plus 12% of her sales. Okay, so grab your calculator and let's figure out this part, which is her commission. 12% of $940 is $112.80. Okay, she gets $350 no matter what. Okay, but like I said, this is supposed to be some incentive to earn more money, and then add these two together. So her sales, or I should say her salary for the week, okay, her total pay will be $462.80. That's what commission is. All right. How about this one? Mr. Cortez, for an annual salary, gets $26,000. plus he gets a commission. And his commission is going to be 5% of whatever the sales are. If his sales are $300,000 for the year, now figure out what his total pay for the entire year is. So once again, we just grab our handy dandy calculator and take 5% of $300,000. This is $15,000 plus that initial base salary, $26,000, to end up with $41,000. I don't know if many places work where you only get a commission. A lot of places do offer like a flat base salary and then a certain percentage on top of it. All right, the last topic today is interest. Okay, interest is also amount of money. Okay, and now this works kind of two ways. It depends on which side you're on, so to speak. Okay, but it is money, and you either earn it. Okay, it's earned. I should say you earned for saving your money. Okay, or you pay it for borrowing money on some sort of loan. Okay. Now, if you're the banker, you're going to get paid the interest because you loaned the money. It works that way as well. All right. So it's money. It's usually dealt with in the financial industry, often dealing with loans. And again, it's usually some sort of percent of the initial amount that you borrow. Okay. Percent of, and I'm going to call this the principal. And we're going to define that term next. Okay. The principal amount. This is going to come right on this next slide, what the principal is. Principal is the original amount of money. And this original amount of money, I'm going to abbreviate with a dollar sign there, that you either borrow or loan, or it's the amount that you initially deposited in a savings account, let's say. Borrowed or deposited. Okay. All right. Now there's a formula here, and you might remember this, seeing this before. Okay. I equals PRT. I is the interest. The principal, this is the original amount of money you're starting with. The R is the interest rate, and T is time. Here we go. All right. Let's say that we make a deposit of a loan of $2,500, and it's for 3 years at 11.5% per year. So if I want to find the simple interest, and I get in the habit of writing the formula each time, so then I see out of these 4 pieces of information, which 3 do I have? 3 years, that's time. So I'm going to put a 3 there. $2,500 is your principal, and 11.5%, 11.5% is the interest rate. Now really it just becomes an exercise with your calculator, okay, where you're going to plug in 2,500 times 11.5% times 3 years. And you should get $862.50. Okay, your calculator gives you this, but remember, it's money, so put that 0 in there. Okay, that's the interest. Now, what is the total amount you have to pay back? Well, then you have to take this amount, because this is just the interest, add that onto the $2,500, and you'll see you have to end up paying back like $3,300. Okay, let's look at this one. After 6 months, the simple investment earned on an investment of $5,000 was $45. Find the interest rate. Ooh. Okay, let's get our formula here. I equals PRT. This time they tell me 6 months. Now, I have to clarify here. Don't put a 6 there. Time is always measured in years. So since this is only 6 months, that's half of a year. So put in 1/2 or 0.5. $5,000 is your principal. Find the interest rate. Aha. I don't know what the interest rate is, so I'm going to leave that as R. And I know that this is $45. Okie dokie. Now, here's what I would do, okay? When I look on this side, I have 5,000 times R times 1/2. The commutative property lets me rearrange things here so that I can combine these into one number. In fact, I don't even need a calculator there. 1/2 times 5,000 is 2,500. Okay, good. That equals this. Now, simply go ahead and get the variable by itself, just like we do every time you solve an equation. Find where the variable is and undo everything to get that variable by itself. I'm going to come on, move this up a little bit. All right, so remember I'm looking for my interest rate, and I have to take 45 divided by 2,500, and you get this decimal, 0.018 or 18 thousandths. That is written as a decimal right now. What is this as a percent? 1.8%. There you go. All right. You don't always just get PRT, PRT. If they give you the interest, you simply have to work backwards to find the missing piece. Okay. Straightforward, plug it in the formula. All right. The last one here, simple interest paid on a loan after 6 months was $306. Okay. The annual interest rate was 8%. Find the principal. Okay, so first piece of information, 6 months again. That's half of a year. The interest was 306, so that's over here. We got that ending piece already. The interest rate is 8%, okay? And this time, I don't know what the principal is. Aha. You've got a calculator at your disposal, so why don't you go ahead and tell me what 8% times 1/2 is. It's some decimal, okay? 0.08 times 0.5, okay, is 4/100ths or 0.04, okay? Now, to figure out the principal, get it by itself. So we're going to divide both sides by 4/100ths, okay? Now, I take my handy-dandy calculator again, divide by 0.04, and I get 7,650. Wow, that's a big number. Does that make sense? Sure it does. My principal amount, okay, was a large amount of money. Okay, and this is money, so you should label it with a dollar sign. $7,650. There you go. All right. You're going to dive in and do some work today. And so what I want you to do is dive into your packet. It's a lot of computation again. Packet pages 16 to 19. Good luck, and may the force be with you.